Hello, my beautiful people. So I'm just going over how to make your kefir flavored. Here I am just gonna blend some berries and raw honey to flavor my kefir, but feel free to experiment with different flavors that just make you happy. This is my to-go-to, but I'll probably start experimenting with new flavors myself. So I usually just wash my berries and put some raw honey. I don't add any water to my mixture. I do make big batches, so you'll see me here adding more berries into it as I go through a lot of kefir. So I make big batches of flavoring for multiple jars of kefir at the same time. But once we're done blending this, we'll pour this into our kefir. Now, I do avoid blending my kefir with the berries because it can change the consistency of the kefir. Kefir usually has this like drinkable yogurt texture to it, where it's just like creamy but goes down smoothly. So that's the texture I like for my kefir. And it does seem like if you blend it, it can become more watery and the texture can change. So I try to avoid blending it. And also, I don't know if it affects the probiotics in it, so I just avoid it, period. So now that we are done blending our mixture, we're gonna go ahead and pour some of this berry mixture into the kefir. I usually always leave a little space to pour my berry mixture if I know I'm gonna flavor my kefir. And then I will go ahead and kind of mix the mixture into the kefir using this spatula, and then also shaking very well. Now you'll see kind of swirls, like if they didn't get mixed together. Nothing wrong with that. Just make sure when you're grabbing your kefir from the fridge, you mix well, shake well before you pour. Add it, as it is also normal to see separation. Just as when the kefir ferments, the whey separates from the fat solids. In the refrigerator too, some of the berry mixture can separate and the whey can still separate from the fats. So sometimes you can see like dark berry mix and then a clear liquid and then the chunky fats at the top. So that is still normal. The kefir is not bad. You can just shake well before you pour. The other thing that is normal is to hear some gas when you open your kefir. So just remember, it is a fermented product, and the kefir does continue to ferment in the refrigerator, but at a much lower pace. So if you notice it's been like 2 weeks and your kefir is starting to taste a little bit stronger, that's just because it's been fermenting. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad unless there's a really off taste to it. But it usually becomes a lot more tangy as it ferments more. So I just pour some more berry mixture here because I really like to top my kefirs off, and then I'm just shaking very well. But that's pretty much it. I usually drink the 64-ounce kefir jar in a week, and then my husband and some of my kids also drink it, so we tend to go through it pretty fast. But that's pretty much it. Feel free to experiment and let me know what flavors you have come up with and share the love. Have a good day.